Hello, 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 beautiful friends. Finally getting to be with you again. I hope some of you can join me and the big you tonight for JDTV Live. Missed you guys the last couple of weeks. I was on holiday last week, and the week before Facebook got hacked or hijacked, or whatever happened to them. But anyway, all systems were down. It was weird. It was like Christmas Day without the presents or Santa. So I can see a few of you are watching. So hello, hello, hello. Let me see if I can still work this software to find out who's on. Who's on, who's on, who's on. Let me just see if I can find this. Banners. No. How do I? Oh dear. I've forgotten how to find the comments in this thing. That's not good. That's not good. Oh, wait, no. Hold on. I found the comments again. Yay! Woo! You see, this is what happens when you're not on for 2 weeks. You forget everything. You forget how to work things. Oh, I don't forget how to connect with the spirit. That would be bad. So bad. And we see Charlene's there. Lovely to see you. Charlene, how are you, darling? I see David's here. Lovely to see you. Hello, Anne Proven, my lovely. And Cairns, hello. Laurie May McDonald, hello. Gillian, hello. Laura Jane, hello. How are you all this evening? Well, this evening in Scotland, this dark, wet, cold evening in Scotland. But let me know where you are in the world. If you're not in Scotland, Marita says, hello, beautiful lady. Hello, beautiful you. Lorna says, hi, Jane. Lovely to see you. Lovely to see you too. Stevie says, hi, lovely. Hope you are well. I am great, Stevie. I hope you are well. Now, someone's having a tough week. It's you, Charlene. I was sending you so much love, darling. Sending you so much love. I'm going to start with a card from... oh, this is an interesting card. A card for all of us tonight. This card says hello and goodbye. Isn't that an interesting card? I don't know why, but it makes me think of Morecambe Wise. And if you're old, you remember them. If you're young like you, Stevie Cunningham, you probably won't remember them. This is an interesting card, and it talks about how quickly things are changing at the moment, how quickly the energy is moving, how quickly we can manifest things, how quickly our thoughts are flitting between one thing and another. And I can tell you, Charlene, and everybody else watching, we need to focus, okay? Focus on things we want, because our minds and our thoughts are very, very scattered just now, which isn't brilliant when energy is moving as fast as it is. So let me see what this card says. Hello and goodbye. You'll soon see that this change will make things better. So if you've had any challenging changes in your life recently, do not despair, because cliche, every cloud is a silver lining. It's a cliche, but it is so true. Haven't you found that? When, oh my God, catastrophizing, and a couple of days later, whatever, you'll say, oh, that wasn't as bad, or oh, look what came out of that. So yeah, just remember, focus on what you want, not what you don't want. And it's actually very tricky to focus on what you want and not what you don't want, because the human mind is sort of conditioned and trained to go down the negative route. And I mean, I'm very much on the spiritual path, and I know you guys, many of you guys are too. And it's really not about being mediumistic or being like a conduit for spirit, or be able to converse with the universe, although we can all do that. It's really about living in a way where we simplify things, where we have a really happy life, because we know and we realize that the small little things that we worry about are really not important in the bigger picture. What's important is being present in the moment, is knowing that we are consciousness, knowing that we are these wonderful eternal beings, and we are currently enjoying, yes, I said enjoying a human journey. And we so need to remember that everything, just everything, is only temporary. Everything's just temporary on planet Earth, but our soul is permanent, timeless, and so is love. So there you go. Lots and lots of things are going through my mind. I'm seeing unicorn, I'm seeing all kinds of stuff here, but I'm trying to stay on track with it's important to tell you this stuff. So many people are suffering from really bad mental health issues right now, and actually being on the spiritual path, it can relieve them. It can, and it does relieve depression, anxiety, stress. I know it myself because I have been someone who has walked down that path, and someone who has to be careful that they don't keep walking down that path like the rest of us. So let me see. So that card was for everybody. Charlene, I was talking to you there. Stuart, here's Stuart Macbeth. Stuart, hello, Stuart. How are you, my dear? I hope you are well tonight. Let me choose a little card for you. So funny, because as I go to choose a card, I can see the painting on Modern Farmers. I don't know whether anybody watches Modern Farmers, but I just love it so much. I've been watching the reruns on Netflix. But they have a painting of two of the main characters, Cameron and Mitch, and they have like angel wings as if they're in heaven, and they've got the little girl in the middle. And for some reason, Stuart, I see that round about you. Now, it could be to do with the Sistine Chapel. It may not be to do with your personal bedroom, and it's definitely not to do with anybody passing to the spirit world, although your grandmother is very close when I do say that. And I know as well the name Janet would come through here too. And I do want to take you like to the Sistine Chapel, or where these figures are painted. Was it Da Vinci that did these? Oh, I'm so ignorant. I know these things and then they zoom out in my head. So yeah, I would suggest to you that is a trip abroad there if you haven't been, Stuart. So that's nice to know. I also feel the name Thomas coming through. And the card that I have picked for you, or the angels have picked, is Signs from Above, which is quite ironic considering I'm seeing you and your good lady painted on a cloud with wings. So you are angels already. So just be aware of signs that are coming from the angels and the spirit world. They are answers to your questions, answers to your prayers, but they generally come in very subtle energy, and this information is for everybody. I also hear the name William coming with this. When I'm answering individual people's questions, yes, I'm directing the answer to them, but the answer is generally for everyone. It's guidance for everyone. Stuart and everyone else, if you're interested in learning to connect with the angels or connect with spirit, then I'm running an in-person workshop, woohoo, in-person, IRL, in real life, in Lars on the 14th of November for those very purposes, and it will be fabulous. I can feel the energy already. So I hope that helps you. Jack, hello, Jack Brady, how are you? I saw on Facebook you weren't keeping very well recently. I hope you are keeping a lot better now. Don't let things get you down too much. This is what I'm hearing. I have a beautiful granddad here. I gave someone William, and I want to give you Billy. Now, as my friends on here may or may not be aware, spirit people do not stand in a line and wait until I'm speaking to you. They bombard me with these names, and so I just have to give them out. And also, law of attraction means that when one William or Billy comes through, the rest, by the natural laws of the universe, are waiting there for their opportunity. Right, Jack, the card we've got for you is Nurture, okay? Archangel Gabriel, so she is the angel of teachers, of mamas, and of writers as well. As you nurture a child, you nurture your own inner child. Both activities are important for you right now. I do feel a great connection, Jack, with you and Mother's Love. And I do feel a lot of females around you. So I wonder if you have a lot of sisters. I do hear the name Nellie coming from Spirit for you as well. And I do know here that you're a young chap, but they very much want to baby you. And they very much want to say to you that we are supporting you from the other realms, from heaven, if you want to call it that. Sometimes I call it non-physical realm. Sometimes I call it spirit world. Sometimes I call it in other realms. But it's anyway, it's all the same thing. And it means when you're in a state of being where you do not have a physical body, you're not focused on a physical life. Jack, you have to relax and let things happen. When I was talking about hocus pocus pocus earlier, they were most definitely thinking and speaking to you in that regard. And you have to set your mind to 3 things only at the one time, no jumping from thing to thing to thing. At least one thing is about your security, so your income and your home. And then you have some issues round about your work and your spiritual work as well. But I know we're talking about healing. We're sending healing to you, and you do have a wonderful healing energy. Okay, there's either a baby coming or there's a baby. I feel 7 months, so someone's either 7 months pregnant or there's a baby 7 months old here. So maybe you could explain that or understand that. You don't need to explain it on here, but just put a comment up. And here now I feel fingers. These are wings, but actually as I saw them as a big man's finger. So the man of your family is protecting all the women and the kids around you. Isn't that lovely? Best of luck to you, Jack. Oh, and forget to put the questions up. I'm so sorry, everybody. I'm just not getting my chisel together tonight. This is because I haven't been on for a couple of weeks. I was saying earlier, apologies because I was away last week, and then what happened in the week before as Facebook crashed, was hacked or whatever happened to it. Okay, so Linda Jane, let's see. Okay, if I don't get to you as you first put your comment, do put your comment up again. I think I've mentioned before, they do scroll round, so don't worry if I don't get to you the first time. Hopefully I will get to you. Linda Jane, any guidance for me? I am hoping to run soul midwifery workshops called TLC training on how people can care for their dying loved ones. Also just bought 2 new tuning forks and started to build my self-employed business again. Okay, so I'm not sure why you've got the tuning forks, but are they for vibration or are they actually for a musical instrument, Linda Jane? But again, with you, hocus pocus pocus. Oh no, wait now. Hocus pocus pocus. I knew I was going to run into trouble with that. I need to hocus pocus focus with my words. Yes, I think it's time for you to let the universe take over, LJ. I think just get in your mind what you want to do and ask the universe to make that happen for you. Definitely, I think with your TLC training, it would be worthwhile to make a little video explaining how this is going to work. Yeah, it's quite a big topic, this, how to care, and also you could do little Facebook lives like this and do a little series. Now, I think I've said to you before about this being a business for you, your main business, but of course that's up to you. That's up to you. Let's see what the angels say. Learning experience. Okay, so this is what you've been going through the last couple of years. Okay, but definitely you need to decide in your mind exactly what you're going to go forward with and how you're going to make an income from it. And I think we're in the same place as we were maybe 2 years ago when I actually when we had a little one-on-one with this. So yeah, it's all good for you, darling, whatever you want to do. But do remember that you need to, we all need to eat, we all need to survive. So making your life abundant is number one priority for us all. And abundant doesn't just mean money, it means a lot of everything good in life: joy, fun, love, laughter, of course, money, friends, all that kind of thing. So, my wish for you is abundance. Lynn McAnally, when I look at you, I see a beautiful pear, just a solitary, singular pear. So, I wonder if this reminds you of where there was a pear tree when you were growing up. And sometimes it's all about sometimes, the spirit are with us all the time. They don't have to come forward or anything. They're there all the time. They're just in a dimension that is not visible to our human eyes, but it's visible to our spiritual sight, and we can hear them and sense them with our other spiritual faculties. So I wonder also if you ate a pear, Lynn, or whether you were going to buy pears, but I do feel that I'm very much around you. This is a gentleman. I'm very much around you when you're either eating this or buying them autumnal pears or talking about them or whatever was happening. Maybe you can let us know. You had a breakthrough with my mental health. You had a breakthrough with your mental health on the way back. Just need a new job and a new man, please. Well, start off with a pear, darling. Inside the pear is little pips, and little pips grow new pear trees. So again, this is how you can actually give someone a full reading, consultation, whatever, guidance with one little image they've put in my head. So absolutely check on your diet, check you're eating the best diet for you, check you're eating fruit and veg, balance, eat local, buy local and eat local, that suits you. You need a new job. There is a new job coming for you. I can see 2 offers, but you need to get into the state of mind where you're da 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 da, you're happy and you're accepting and you're not desperate. When you have desperation, that chases good things away, because the law of attraction, some people might know about it from The Secret, some might know about it from Abraham Hicks, who are the real law of attraction people. And if you don't know Abraham Hicks, go YouTube it and educate yourself, because the law of attraction always works. So if we're thinking negative thoughts, unfortunately, more negative thoughts will attract to that. But if we're very positive and keeping our vibe high, then similar will attract. This does not mean that you don't acknowledge when you feel negative. You do, but then you have to work your way through that and remind yourself, as I said at the start of my show tonight, that we are so much more than our thoughts. We are this wonderful, eternal being. That is the real us. The real us. The human part's a temporary part, if you like. So Lynn and everybody else, remember that. Jim, the very common name of Jim, but I see it in big writing. The J's big, and then the I and then the M are small letters, but they're big. They're all big. So I hope that makes sense to you. Let's see what the romance cards are saying. The number 6 is important to you, Lynn, and also the 6th of May I want to bring forward, and also the name Joe. Oh, passion, baby, passion. Okay, so this is important. It's so important to have a passion for a happy life. This is my passion amongst other creative endeavours. And, passion here is in this card, the romance card. It's very much about the passion between a man and a woman, but it's also much wider than that. What is your passion in life? What can you work at that you're passionate about, Lynn? And if you find out what that is, and if you can follow that route to paid employment, or if you can do whatever it is in your spare time, then fabulous. You'll find that uplifts your whole life, your whole vibration, everything you want will come to you much, much quicker. I'm feeling you're very good with people. I feel like you'd be very good in a social care type of environment, whether it's caring or whether it's doing admin or something. I feel you'd be very good in that. Allow your heart and soul to sing with passion. Sorry about the singing. So I hope that makes sense to you. Oh, thank you everyone for the comments. Keep them coming and I will try and get round to as many as I can. Andrea, still sending, hi Ken, still sending healing vibes. Kiva still in hospital. Is this your daughter, honey? I think that's what you're saying there. So we're definitely sending healing vibes her way and your way. And I can see yellow energy all around. So I know that we are definitely sending upliftment to you both. And I know that also we are sending healing energy around your tummy area or around your, let's call it reproductive organs, that kind of neck of the woods. And I did hear the name Sally coming forward for you there. So let me just, Archangel Raphael is telling you to breathe, Andrea. Stop stressing and start breathing. And the way to breathe is take it in through your nose, follow the breath down your chest into your tummy, hold it there for a few seconds, and then follow it out with your mind. This is for you and your daughter and everyone else watching. Breath is the most important thing to calm you down and connect you with your inner self. Take several deep breaths and exhale slowly to awaken your energy and to release old patterns. Let the stress go, darling. All is well. And I mean that. I feel really good about that. Okay. Okay. Oh, Linda Jane says she's looking forward to the 14th, connecting with the angels. Yay! Woo, woo, woo. That's the 14th of November. We're doing this IRL in real life event. Do you guys know what IRL means? I had to think about it when I heard it the other day there, but it's it's part of what the youth of today say IRL, because I'm so used to in the opposite of real life in this online life. So yeah, we're doing the angels in the morning and connection with spirit in the afternoon, Laura Jane, so you can come to one or both. Oh, here's this card again. Hello and goodbye. Now I must have 100 cards here. So again, Laura Jane, things are happening quick around you. I do feel that there's 3 things happen bang, bang, bang in quick succession there. And one of them concerns a lady who's passed, a lovely lady who's passed. Again, I feel this could be a grandmother. I feel so much lovely energy and love coming from her to you. I feel there's someone down here called Rosie that you or her would connect to. And I also feel the name Maggie, and that is an older person. I believe that person will have passed. You'll soon see that this change will make things better. Well, I'll tell you what, if you're coming to connect with angels, that's going to make things a whole lot better, because when I first connected with the angels, like 18 years ago now, something like that, I felt completely, I've come home. When I left, it was the Royal Concert Hall in Glasgow, and when I left there, I was literally floating in the air. I was ecstatic, and I had been for the first time to a Doreen Virtue workshop, and it was just amazing, amazing, amazing. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Okay. Marita, would love a reading, please. I need to see how this situation will pan out. Well, Marita, I've got to say this to you. Positive vibes, positive vibes. Think what you want to happen, and because where thought goes, energy flows. Is this possibly involving a move of home or a move to a new location, or both? Because I do feel that around you. So let me see, I have to pick 2 cards for you, okay? So let me see this. First card, remember who you are. Archangel, you've got Archangel Michael there. Now that's the head honcho of the angels. You're a powerful, loving and creative child of God. You are very loved. So remember who you are. You are of the same, you're made of the same energy as that of angels, this planet, the galaxy, okay? So you can do and have anything you want, Marita. Manifestation is easy, but do please stay very positive. I don't know if you do Wiccan at all or anything like that, but I would prefer for you to, okay, work with herbs. I was going to say connect with angels, but I know you're very earthly. So they're talking about working with herbs here. I feel as if you really need to absorb yourself in something. Really, really absorb yourself. Well, okay. Right. Oh, and this card here is wedding. This situation involves marriage, okay? Now, marriage to the angels does not necessarily mean signing a legal contract between 2 individuals. It can talk about a very close relationship. It can talk about moving in together with an annoying fly in front of me. Or it can possibly let's talk about a separation. But I feel a coming together of this. I don't know whether there's been a separation, but I do feel a coming together or a new start. And actually I've picked you 3. Creative writing. Make time to write down your thoughts in a journal or pen an article, a book. So very much a time of healing and transformation for you, my sweet. I wonder if you know the name Andy. I just hear that name Andy as I connect with you there. Okay. Oh. Oh, here's Joanne. I just logged on again and then you mentioned Rosie. Is that someone? Oh, dear. It was exactly who came into my head. Adam's grandmother and her sister is my. This is my friend Joanne. She comes on at random times and the spirit world goes, oh my God, there's Joanne on, and they divert whoever I'm speaking to and start giving her names. Now, I know that Joanne, your son Adam, started some significant training and I think he's moved away from home. Is that right? So that's pretty perfect that his gran and his great aunt came through there. That's lovely, isn't it? Okay, let me choose a card for you, Miss Joanne. Imagine. This is a great card. And again, we're talking tonight about hocus focus. No, wait now. Hocus pocus focus. I need to stop saying that. What would you see, feel, think, and hear if your wish come true? So this is very much about manifestation and actually being in the energy of whatever you want happening and living in it. So this again is for everybody. This in a positive way, not in a negative way. I'm not necessarily talking to you, Joanne. I'm talking to others who may be watching. When the angels ask you to imagine, it's not to imagine negative. It's to imagine your preferred positive outcome. Because remember, where thought goes, energy flows. It's an inescapable rule. You've got a wee fairy helping you here, Joanne. Isn't that lovely? She's bringing you some nice flowers. So God bless you, darling. Right. Oh, excuse me. I must have a little drink. Now, maybe you can hear Monty. He's not been doing too much tippy tapping, but he is having a little wail to himself here. He's in his bed, so there could be other noises happening shortly, which I apologise for in advance. Oh, now we're going to do a bit of tippy tapping now. I gave him the best seat in the sofa and I hope that he would sit there, but he really only likes it when I'm sat beside him. I've got an appointment with the surgeon on Wednesday. Are there any messages for me with positivity for it? Yes, that very last card. Imagine a wonderful outcome. Imagine it all going wonderfully well. Now, Lola, I see something connected with a knee, an operation to a knee round about you. I don't know if this is with you particularly or with someone who you know very well, possibly here or possibly in the spirit, but I do see an operation on a knee. I think it's the right knee. And also, I know someone is thinking about cosmetic surgery or having cosmetic surgery done. Yeah, that's another aspect. But Lola, I think all is well. All is well for you, darling. Okay. Did I pick your card already? I can't even remember. Anyway, here we are. Marriage. So this card, I mean, we're in red. I'm just looking here because I think you're a married lady, Lola, and I think you have a good marriage. So very much I know here that there's going to be some changes around because my friend St. Catherine of Alexandria here is wearing the colour red, and that's all about changes around our the basics in our life. So it could be things to do with doing up the house, it could be to do with somebody's employment, it could do with finances, could be to do with kids. So many things at the basics, the basis of our life. But I do feel this connects with your husband some way as well. But also, if you don't have an interest, I would really like you to get something that absorbs you, like a passion, Lola. Do you remember who had the poodle? Because I can see a white poodle, white or apricot, or maybe both. I wonder if this is your aunt that had these. And again, Archangel Raphael, and he is the head honcho of the healing angels, and he's asking you to breathe and relax and leave everything in his hands. So let us know how that goes. I feel very confident. Archangel Raphael here for you, darling. God bless you. Right. Okay. Let me see what else we've got here. Right. Here's a little feedback from Marita. Thank you so much. Well, I've recently started my writing my thoughts down. Good, as my mental health was getting the better of me. Listen, this is happening so much just now. We must bring forward our spiritual selves. We must know that we are not our thoughts. And once we know that, if we can observe our thoughts from the bigger part of us, they lose their power because you could think, oh, there's an annoying thought that says I'm not enough, or I'm too this, or I'm too that, I'm too the other. Just observe it and then let it go. Everybody try this. But I see new beginnings. Just want to say to be as happy as I can imagine it. I used to read cards and have a collection of cards and stones and candles. Might have to continue the path. And Andy doesn't come to mind. Okay, darling. Well, Andy is living, and I think he's connected with an electrician in some way. So it may be around some work you have done to your house. He's very tall as well. Okay, let me see where else we're going here. Thank you for the feedback. And kind of it's part of my BC. So Lola has breast cancer. You don't mind me saying, Lola, but we're all sending massive healing energy to you, my angel. So happy. So happy that's going to go wonderfully well. Can you send healing to my mum, please? She's having a tough time. Maggie, we are on it. She has so many beautiful people from the spirit. Feels like her mama and either her dad or your dad. Anyway, a gentleman very, very close with her. And we're sending wonderful healing vibrations that are going to uplift her in mind and body. So do look out for that. You are safe. Archangel Michael, I am protecting you against lower energies and guarding you, your loved ones, and your home. So that's for you, Maggie. That's for your beautiful mama. So she has Archangel Michael with her, and so do you. And he's saying that you are safe, and she is safe. So do expect to see an uplift with her within the next 36 hours. That's what I'm hearing. So do let me know how that goes, sweetheart. Okay. Oh, Oh, here's Dion. I hope you're still watching, Dion. I've just seen you. Love you. Thank you, darling. These trees are actually painted, hand painted by a beautiful friend of mine called Etta. I wanted I wanted this to be a kind of nature room because out my patio doors there we have the sea, and so we have the hills behind us. So I kind of wanted this to be sort of outside in, inside out. But as you can see, we have gone for kind of spiritual colours with silver, and I like it a lot. And FYI, Dion and everybody else, silver is a colour of protection. Um, yeah, so that's why you see a lot of people in some ethnic minorities wearing silver jewellery because they believe it wards off uh, evil spirits, negativity. Uh, Harvey, do you want to see blue sky all round about you, darling? And that talks me about blue sky thinking. And I also hear the words New Zealand. So I want to say the world's your oyster. Oh God, Monty's wrecking my cushions. I don't know if you can see. Monty, can you please not do that, sweetheart? Now Crystal's awake. Anyway, there is definitely some globe trotting for you should you want to do globe trotting. I know you've been a bit resistant to leave home or to leave your local area, Dion. I don't know whether I'm feeling it'll be a couple of years or whether it's been a couple of years since you left. It could be down to COVID right now. So wish upon a star. So again, it's this about positive thinking. There's very much a theme here for you and everyone, Dion. And it's about making a wish and expecting the very best. I'll translate that into focusing and knowing exactly what you want, focusing on it, and imagine you're living it. Okay. I feel with you, you would like some tweaks to your health and a bit more confidence. And but you know, you're a lovely girl. I have to say this coming from spirit. We love you just exactly the way you are, and you don't need to add anything to yourself. And the qualities that you don't think are good about you, we think are fantastic about you. So there you go. And I hear America is talked about, and I do feel this relates to a sister or a sister-in-law of yours, Dion. So God bless you, honey. Right, Claire Curry. I've put my intentions out to universe and looking to see if it will work out for me. Okay, Claire, so good girl, have put my intentions out to universe. Not so good girl, and looking to see if it will work out for me. And I'm not really telling you off. But the process is, as we've sort of mentioned earlier, is to expect something to happen. So let's say it's about a relationship, okay? I don't know at this moment what it's about, but I feel it could be in connection with your domestic life. Let me put it that way, okay? So that could involve houses and all kinds of things. But anyway, I want you to imagine what would be the perfect scenario for you, okay? What would be the perfect scenario for you? Now, the thing is, if it involves a potential partner, um, I wouldn't necessarily imagine that particular person as my perfect partner in this scenario, because the universe may have someone who is more in alignment with you. So, for example, if you wanted to imagine you're having a wonderful life with the perfect partner for you, just feel that energy, but don't necessarily put a face in it unless you already have someone in your life who you're in a very committed and deep relationship with. And then just imagine you doing everything you would want to with this person, living where you want to, and holiday, and the amazing feelings, and keep living in that. And that's the way. That's it happened, and the universe. It's happened in the universe, right? So the physical world just needs to catch up, and it does that by us keeping our vibration high and having that positive aspect. So I hope that makes sense to you. Of course, as I said to you, um, if it involves another person, you have to be sure that they're buying in. Okay. Love and light to you. It's a job outcome. Okay, darling, I think you do have more in your life going on than that, but that's absolutely fine. Do ask, do use the visualization that I gave you and see how that goes. Again, with you, I feel that there's two jobs or two interviews very close together for you, darling. So if the universe has something better for you, it may fall through, but do what you can to secure it. If that's what you really, really, really want, follow the guidance I gave you and be confident. All right, my darling. Hello, everyone who has joined or who has been on for a little while. It is lovely to see you here. I'm so sorry that I cannot say hello to everyone individually, but you might be noticing that myself and the Spirit are speaking to you all. Even if we appear to be speaking to one person at a time, we are actually speaking to all of you. You may notice that the same cards are coming out, so we're hammering the messages to you in a loving way. Right, Miss Robin, anything for me, please? Yes, can you stop stressing? The universe has got your back. You are right in the middle of something. Actually, you're about 3/4 of the way through something. Stop stressing now. Take a deep breath and affirmation, affirm, all is well, all is well, all is well. And you notice when you say that affirmation, it calms you down right away because it is a spiritual truth. Your spirit, your soul knows that all is well. But sometimes, to our human perspective, things seem a hell of a long way from well, but actually, all is well. So that is something we have to trust in, Robin. I do believe you have 2 children, but I do see 3 children round about you. And I do see you coping wonderfully well. Okay. I wonder if you're a nurse. If you're not a nurse, I feel it is something that you may work with in times to come. And the card the angels have chosen for you is optimism. Okay, optimism. So again, do the work that we mentioned earlier. Focus on the most desired outcome. It's a peaceful life. It's living in your own home. It's being happy, whatever that is. Imagine you and the kids like that. I do have to bring the name David forward for you as well. And look at all this purple energy here. And that is your own intuitive self, and it knows best. Don't let your human part cloud your judgment too much. Okay, my darling. Okay, we have a young man on. Paul Elliott, can I have a card, please? You may. Paul, I gave my last lady David, but now I want to give you David or Davy, a name very similar to this. And I do feel this would be in a spirit connection. Clear your space, Paul. So this is not only talking about your physical space, so your home or your room, your office, wherever you habit with your, where your habitat is at home or at work or whatever, but it's also your mind space. So get rid of the clutter, breathe, say all is well. And with you, I want to give you a gentle shove just to get you going again in life. I feel as if you've stalled a little bit. And I want to talk about 3 months. So either you've had a very tough 3 months or things, no, okay, we're going forward. So things are going to pick up significantly in the next 3 months, okay? There's going to be wedding bells. I can hear wedding bells and I can see wedding cake. So that's interesting. This could be from spirit or it could be with someone around you. And I also hear the name Isabel or Isabel for you. Archangel Jophiel has a message: get rid of clutter, clear the energy around you, and you'll feel so much better. Also with this, I want you out in fresh air. I want you walking in the woods. I want you walking in nature. It's so, so good for you. Someone here had a very bad condition in their chest. I feel it's a heart and lung condition. Passed over, darling, passed over. God bless you. Now, I do see someone in someone's birthday. Someone's birthday. Oh, Maggie, thank you so much. I lost my dad on Christmas Eve. It's been a tough year. She said a bad fall on Saturday, ended up in hospital, but they are hoping she will be home in the next 36 hours. Well, that's exactly what Spirit said, darling, wasn't it? So lots of love from Daddy. He is watching her very much. I do believe that he tried to hold her hand as she fell, so she may have stumbled and then fallen. You could maybe check that with her, but he's absolutely on it. He's on it with you guys. It was somebody's birthday here now, and I can't find them. I'm sorry about that. Where is the person with the birthday? Karen, is it you? Is it your birthday? I'm sure I saw something about your birthday. Yes. I turned 24 on Thursday. Anything for me, please. So funny, Karen, because when I read Thursday, I saw that a lightning bolt for Thor. That is the Viking god of thunder, I believe. So yes, so I feel that 42 is going to be quite a momentous year for you, darling. It's going to kick off a momentous year, starting with your birthday. And do go with the flow. Say yes to the universe. Don't hold back. Don't live in the past. Don't play little. None of that stuff. It's time to step up and take the centre stage. Wow, 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 wow. That's pretty wow, isn't it? If you don't have a partner in life, I feel there's opportunity for that as well. But very much, I am being told here, it's all about your state of mind and what you're willing to do to change things for yourself. Okay, so no looking back, looking forward. I do hear the name Joe coming forward for you, and Joe's saying safe travels. So I do feel there's a trip to England for you, and maybe even further afield. Now I'm here in St Paul's. I wonder if that's in London. I'm so ignorant with my geography. Do excuse me. So you've been wished safe travels here, and you've been sent so much love from the Spirit. I don't know if you love honey or whether somebody started beekeeping around you, but I can see honeycomb and honey and bees here. So lovely. Life is sweet. Start enjoying it to the max, my dear. You have a wonderful long life ahead of you. God bless you, my lovely. You bought honey the other day. Well then, do you know what? It would need to be pretty special honey, but you know, like real honey, not the stuff from the shop, darling. Okay, what time have we got here? Now we have. Oh, I don't know. I can't see the time. That's annoying, isn't it? It doesn't matter. So I'm going to do one more, and then I am going to choose a card for everyone again. Hi, Lorna, would love a card. Lorna, I can hear you giggling. I can sense you happy. Feel a little bit naughtiness round about you. Woohoo, go you. So again, opportunities are going to arise for you very shortly. So just let the passion flow. And there's a gentleman in the Spirit, I feel it could be Dad, and he just loves to hear you giggle and laugh. And I think that you must be reading a book which is really making you giggle. And I think it's maybe slightly risky. And we're all for that, darling. We're all for that. Okay? Let your stays loose, girl. Oh, now here is a fantastic card for you. Love. Okay? So pure spiritual love, the love of God is coming your way. And this is also the colour that I saw for the lady who's in hospital. So was that Margaret? Oh, I can't remember, but the lady whose mum fell. So this was the colour I saw for her as well. So Lorna, I don't know whether you're working with the angels, but if you're not, you should be. I don't know whether you're thinking about coming to my workshop. Not a hard sales, but if you're not, I would suggest you would benefit so much from it. You're very, very naturally in tune and attuned with the angels, and I do believe you could be serving others so much more, and it would really bring you out of your shell. So that's exciting, isn't it? So our life is really, our life and our fortune is really in our own hands. Now, I see Jane Johnson here, and I want to just give Jane and everyone this card. Where is she now? Oh my God. There you are, Jane, and everyone else. Here is the angels giving you this card, and to everyone else, happy surprise. Now, we've brought this forward for a few people tonight. So this is really an exciting time if we get our thoughts into place, not depressed, anxious, sad, but if we lift our vibration by doing some of the things that we've discussed tonight, including having a giggle. Jane, you spend a lot of time alone, but you're very much connected to a gentleman in spirit. Again, this feels like dad, grandfather, someone like that, possibly uncle, but you have a very strong connection. But happy surprise, something very good is about to happen. So I want to leave this card with all of you. But Jane, I wonder if you have been around somewhere where they're using botanicals in like gin or in something else, a spirit or something else that they're using. This is a spirit to drink. And because I do see that very strongly. If it's not with you, it's with someone else who is on tonight, okay? But so much love is coming for you. You are very closely connected to these people from non-physical, and widen your circle a little bit, darling. And I want to say winery as well. So I don't even know where, if you even drink or what this is all about, or whether it involves like if you do retreats or tours or something like that. It could involve anything like that. And also want to bring forward the name Kathleen or Catherine. So I hope that makes sense to you, my lovelies. So that's a great card to end on. I'm so sorry that I couldn't speak to everyone directly, but please know, no matter when you watch this, whether it's live or whether it's later, the Spirit is speaking to you. The Spirit has spoken to you tonight. So pick out the bits that apply, take them, hold them to your heart, and if I've given you guidance, follow that. Okay? Love you all so much, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Bye for now.